Marty, it's John. Call me. You disappeared from the station before we got a chance to talk, and I'm worried.
Good for you.
What?
Oh, come on, John. Don't be embarrassed.
About what?
Two bright, attractive professionals who happen to be single at the same time. That's totally sick. You're the next big power couple.
What the hell are you talking about?
You. You're interested in Marty Saybrook.
Marty Saybrook, will you marry me?
So things getting better.
For the both of us. Tell you what, Evangeline is just as stubborn as I am. She's going to pull through, and so will Jessica.
I hope so.
I know so.
I should have told her how I felt. I loved her. And who knows if she can hear me now.
She knows how you feel, Chris. And Todd knows that I love him, no matter what we've been through.
Yeah, well, if love was only strong enough to save lives.
You've been on 24 hours straight. Did you have something to eat?
You know, I can't remember.
Well, take a break and get something.
You know, I'd really rather stay here with Jessica and the family.
That wasn't a request.
Okay, so I'll go and get something to eat. But when I'm done, I'm coming right back here.
We'll be here.
Okay. Paige, Jessica's meld score's up to 40 points. She's nearing status 1 liver failure.
I've gotten a lot more donors to sign on. I even went to Statesville Prison and talked to David. He wants to volunteer.
They found a donor. It's Antonio.
And he's agreed. He's on a plane right now on his way to Landview.
He's going to save her. He has to.
Delays? What delays are you talking about?
We've got high winds and lightning around Landview.
What about Philly?
The whole area. We won't get clearance for a few hours.
Hours.
We don't have them. If we don't get there soon, my wife could die.
Mr. Buchanan, how is Miss Jessica?
Well, I won't lie to you, Nigel. She's not doing well. Is Paul up and around yet?
No, sir. He didn't get up at all today. May I get you something to eat?
No, thanks. Thanks, I gotta get to the hospital.
I take it they didn't find a match.
Actually, they did.
Thank goodness. Who is it?
It's Antonio. But he left town, and we don't know if he's gonna make it back in time to save her.
You put us down there. I don't care how you do it, but Jessica is out of time.
How close can you get us?
Possibly New York. But everyone else will be trying to land there, too.
New York is a 2-hour drive to Landview.
The weather could change. Stay on course. Keep me posted. Where the hell are you going?
Oh, damn the storm. He's putting us down there.
Blind into a closed terminal? Are you crazy?
We're out of time.
Yes, I am not going to jeopardize my daughter's life.
Jessica is critical. If we don't get to her, she's going to die. Or is that what you want?
Did you have cough syrup for breakfast again? You are so far off base on this. Marty and I are friends, or are getting to be. We are definitely, absolutely not dating.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was hoping to run into number one wife.
I better be the only wife if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I do.
Get a room.
No, I think we're fine for now.
You want to have a seat, Ben?
I don't know.
Come on.
So, how'd the doctor's appointment go?
Oh, fine. You know, it's just a checkup. So how's Jessica doing?
It's critical. You know, we're waiting for Antonio to get back here so we can do the transplant. But this thing's really coming down to the wire.
How's Natalie dealing with all this?
I don't know. She's been really sick lately, and with Jessica so weak, we can't risk a cross-infection.
I want to call her. You know, I don't know if that's the right thing at this point.
I don't know either. You know, I think the right thing to do here is pray, John. You know?
I said a prayer for Jessica this morning. Went and lit a candle. It just seems crazy, you know, that someone as young as Jessica just might die. It just doesn't seem possible.
It's definitely possible. You know, I generally try not to get emotionally attached to the patients, you know, but I mean it's really hard with Jessica.
She's a friend.
You know what I would like to know?
What's that?
I would love to know who my brother isn't dating.
Nobody.
Marty Saybrook.
Nobody.
Marty Saybrook, you dirty, dirty dog.
There's no dog here. There's no dirty dog. There's no dog, period, all right? Look, when you two stop playing telephone here, you know, you'll start mixing up things that you didn't even hear.
No. My hearing is very good. Thank you very much. And what I heard was your brother leaving a message for Marty Saybrook, and he had that, sound in his voice. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
Oh, get over. What? Were you talking to Cole? Is that it?
Bernhard?
Yeah, look, I was talking to the kid earlier, and he kind of mixed a few things up. He said some things, you know. Thing is, he just wants his mom to be happy.
With you?
End of story. That's it.
Fine, if that's the way you want it. But you do find Marty attractive, right? Don't you?
Miles, what are you doing?
I'm asking you to marry me. This is how it's done, right?
No, this is not how it's done.
It doesn't matter. I love you, Marty.
I don't love you.
But you could learn to.
Have you lost your mind?
Look, I've never done this before. And I realize it's not going smooth, but you have to understand that my feelings are true.
I have to get out of here. I killed Spencer Truman.
Please say yes.
You're blackmailing me?
No. All I want is for us to...
Just stop it, Miles. I can't be thought. I'm not going to accept that ring or anything else from you under these conditions. I'm going to the police station and I'm turning myself in.
Even if that means losing your son?
It's not going to happen.
I promise it will.
But I must have killed Spencer in self-defense.
But you hid the truth for months. That's the way the court's going to see it. They're going to say that you let an innocent man rot in prison while you knew you committed the murder.
But I didn't know. I must have blocked it out.
The psychiatric defense. Marty, you of all people know that option doesn't lack for consequences. People will get hurt.
Get out of my way.
You could be sent the winged out just like Spencer would have been if you hadn't killed him. Even if that doesn't happen, do you honestly think they're going to let a murderer practice psychiatry again? You'll lose your job, your income. You're a single mother. You can't afford that.
It's not going to happen.
Look, I know. I've learned everything. I've worked it out. I even know legal ramifications.
God, you're sick.
Look, I am the only person that can help you. Confessing to the murder this far after the fact will make you look callous, unsympathetic. You will go to prison. Cole will be orphaned. He'll a ward of the state. He'll be just like me. He'll be alone at an impressionable age. Marty, do you want to spend years behind bars? Sentence your own son to a life of chronic instability? Maybe even abuse? When you could spend your life happily ever after with me.
Where Todd is or who hasn't, but I can tell you this much. His love saved my life. When I was laid up in the hospital with all that cancer ordeal, doctors told my family to come in and say goodbye to me. But Todd, he refused. He just kept talking to me, willing me back.
I tell you, I wish I could do something to help Jessica or something to will Evangeline back from wherever she is. But, you know, there are medical realities.
No. Don't give up.
Oh, wait a minute. I never said I was giving up.
Well, I know how your mind thinks, and you can't do that, Christian. I mean, you've got to keep believing. No matter what the doctors tell you. Jessica and Evangeline are going to pull through. They're not lost. Neither is Todd. I know that. Hey,
Mom. What's wrong?
I just got a call from Vicky. Nash tracked down Antonio.
Where is he?
Barcelona. But they're on their way back to Landview.
Wait a minute. So he said yes?
Yeah. Antonio agreed to be Jessica's donor.
Oh, thank you.
I want to be at the hospital when he gets there.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to tell Carlos to close up.
No, I'll do that. You guys, you'll be in my prayers, all right?
Thanks, Blair.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm at a loss for words.
I know what you mean, Nigel. I know that Pod'd want to be there to say goodbye. And part of me, I think that he should have the chance, but...
It would kill him. Now, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Well, I know. I think the same thing, but I want to know... Do you think that we'd be doing the wrong thing, keeping him in the dark?
If Miss Jessica should, God forbid, not survive this, I believe it would literally break your father's heart.
I agree.
On the other hand, I don't believe in protecting other people from the truth.
No, because it always comes out anyway, in the wrong possible way. I know all about that.
Your father's too weak to make a visit to the hospital this evening. And if we tell him what's happening...
He'll walk there on his own, wouldn't he? I think the last thing Jess needs is to be worrying about her grandfather. Oh, Nigel. We may regret this.
Yes, sir. But I don't see any way around it.
Just hate not being able to fix him.
That's a Buchanan trait.
I'll be in touch with you.
Thank you. And I'll be praying that Detective Vega arrives in time.
So will we all.
You need to know what to expect while we wait for the transplant. Jessica will experience some discomfort. She'll most likely be nauseated. She'll continue to lapse in and out of consciousness. She may also become delusional.
I'm so happy I found you and kept you in my life. I don't have very much time left. I have to say goodbye. I know you don't want to let me go.
isn't who you are. You're not a criminal.
Criminal? What crime have I committed?
The only person I told about what happened with Spencer was my therapist. How did you get that tape, Miles? But did you hurt her?
No, of course not.
Then you stole it. Because she would never have given it to you willingly. And now you're blackmailing me. These are crimes. Miles, felonies. Why are you doing this?
Well, you know why.
Because you love me?
Yes.
My God, that's not love, Miles.
Well, it is to me. It is. I want to spend every day of the rest of my life making you happy. I want to give you everything.
All you are doing is scaring me. Is that what you want?
I can't believe you think that.
Look at what you're doing. You are taking this situation, a horrible tragedy, and turning it into a game, a bargaining chip.
Look, I know I can be socially inept. I realize that. You know that. I'm willing to work on it. I will get better.
Miles, you can't.
Please, just understand me. I grew up in a hospital. I never thought that anyone would ever love me. I met you. Finally. I had some hope that I would have somebody. And I bought this ring in hopes that someday I would have the nerve to give it to you.
I appreciate how anxious this must have been for you to do. But you aren't asking for anything. You are forcing my hand.
Aren't you supposed to play the hand you're dealt?
In poker, Miles, this is real life.
Look, I know it's real life. I tried everything to win you over. Everything. Nothing worked.
But what are you talking about, Miles? What have you done?
If I let this plane fly blind into Lambview and we crash it and we die, there will be no transplant for Jessica, and she will die, and Bree will be left without anyone. That is why we are not going to land this plane in a thunderstorm, Nash. So don't you dare accuse me of wanting her dead.
Then you helped me find a way to get you there.
I love Jessica. We had a life together. She was a part of me. We had time. No matter what you two cooked up.
She's dying,
Yes,
man.
I am aware of that.
Then start acting like it.
Oh, I see. Like you? Flying off half-cocked? So what, you could play hero?
We both know that Jessica's gonna die if that yahoo starts flying circles up in the air.
Let me tell you something. The only way Jessica is gonna make it is if I get to Lambview alive.
Why didn't I get to Tess sooner? Why did she have to shoot up drugs to give Jessica Hep C? This is ridiculous.
Is that all you've got? Huh? How about trying, why did Jessica have to be molested? Or why did Jessica have to create Tess or meet you? She had a whole life.
She was never whole. Tess was around a lot longer than you or me.
Yeah, killing her from the inside.
Saving her from the outside. Saving her from that monster who molested her.
You call shooting up saving her? Running around wild, stealing, sleeping around?
Fine. Tess got the demons. All right, she was a little out of control.
Yeah, and you couldn't get enough. You know what?
When the doctors told me that the only way to save Jessica was to let go of Tess, I did it. I mourned the woman I loved.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
You never did. My Tess and your Jess, they both died on the same day. They both died the day they got integrated. The woman I am in love with now is not the same woman who you've been in love with for all those years and years and years.
Don't say another word until we land. For both our sakes.
here.
You're the only one who doesn't lie to me.
I've always been a straight shooter with you.
I'm dying, aren't I?
How long can she survive now without the transplant?
That depends on a lot of different factors. The most important thing right now is maintaining her cardiovascular status, and I'm sure they've got
How
Jessica.
long, Dorian? How long?
Not long. But may I say, from a personal perspective, Jessica is very much like you. She's tough. And I wouldn't count either one of you out ever.
Now you listen to me. And you listen to me good. I know that you remember the first time I took you riding. Biscuit. That was the name of your horse. You were so young. You looked so brave and proud atop that horse. But Biscuit got a little skittish. And next thing I know, he bucks you off his back. I got to you in a flash because I thought you had broken your neck. But by the time I got there, you had already popped up. And you grabbed the horse's reins. And you looked him right in the eye and said, no horse is ever going to throw me again. This is just another horse. Don't you let him throw you.
I'm not blind.
Well, that is a good thing.
I'm not looking either.
You don't have to look. That's the great thing. She's right in front of your face.
I'm not ready. I'm still thinking about Natalie, and the reason why Marty is right in front of me is because we're colleagues. She does profiling for me.
Oh.
She does profiling for the police department.
Well, then, I think your profiles will make great music harmony.
Confucius say.
You know, for a writer, you really make lousy metaphors.
Well, I think you should stick to detecting.
That's it. One more shot of coffee. I'm
No. Dark roast, black. I know you. I know how you like it. You. Work this one over, okay?
Will do. Come on, man. You can't stay single forever.
Who says?
Precedent.
Precedent. You want precedent? I couldn't make it work with Natalie. I couldn't make it work with Evangeline.
You and Evangeline got off to an unconventional start, and things were always rocky with you and the redhead.
Your point being?
Point being, Marty Saybrook is a different kind of woman for you. Let's face it, brother. You're not getting any younger, okay? Yeah. It would be nice if Tommy had a cousin or three.
Has everybody lost their mind today? You know, I gotta tell you, your wife is really starting to rub off on you.
Really? How am I rubbing off on him?
Hit him with the biological clock argument.
Tick-tock.
And that it would be nice for Tommy to have some cousins.
Don't you have a sing-along to teach? Isn't there people with funny shoes that are waiting for you to teach them
Seriously, bro. Well, I'm worried about you. You know, you're doing the same old, Ben. You're burying yourself in your work.
Says the man on the 25th hour of his shift.
I'm trying to save a life.
And I'm trying to get a killer off the street before he hits again.
Miles, what have you done?
Look, I don't want our life together to start with keeping secrets, so you might as well know everything. I asked someone for advice.
Who?
It doesn't matter. This person, they told me that women, they fall for heroic men, and it made perfect sense to me because when I see movies, the man comes in and he saves the woman and she falls into his arms and you can see in her face that she's falling in love.
Okay.
And that's all I wanted when I hired those thugs to pretend to hold you up.
Pretend? You set that up?
That day you told me that you were going, and I researched it, and I knew that there was only one road to Cherryville, so I hired those guys to follow you, and you were never in real danger.
How did you know that I was going to run out of... You drained my gas tank. Oh my God.
I didn't want things to go as far as they did.
Anything could have happened to me.
I told them, don't hurt her. I said that, and I would have been on time if it weren't for Lieutenant McBain.
John, what does he have to do with this?
He was interrogating me about Todd Manning, and I told him I don't have the time. I gotta go, but he wouldn't listen. Look, I just wanted to be the one to come to your rescue so that you would fall into my arms, but you didn't. You went to John McBain's.
Miles, you need professional help.
I'm not sick. I'm doing what I see everyone else doing in this world, going for what they want. I'm going to get what I want, whatever it takes.
It's wrong, Miles. It's conniving. It's manipulative, and it's not you. You are a nice, sweet person.
Nice guys, they finish last. For once in my life, I'm going to finish first. I'm just making things happen like you did when you killed Spencer.
How can you be so cruel?
Me? The woman I love killed my best friend, and I'm still willing to protect you.
By forcing me to marry you. How is that love? Miles, what kind of marriage would that be?
An arranged one. Many cultures still do today, all around the world.
I can't believe you're serious.
Sometimes these people, they don't even know each other. And they get married and they grow together, and eventually they fall in love.
I could never love someone who blackmails me.
You say that now, but opposites attract.
Miles, it's wrong.
But you could grow to love me.
Please just wake up, okay? I won't marry you, and you can't make me love you.
Miss Kramer? I'm from Joe Investigations. You retained us to try to...
Yeah, I know what I hired you for. Did you find Todd?
Air's clear on Philly International. We got priority clearance to land.
That's only a half hour from now.
We should be on the ground in less than 45.
All right, get your things together. I'll have a car waiting for us.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia town car.
Hang in there, Jess. We're coming.
Is Antonio here yet?
No, we're still waiting. How is she?
Not good.
Can I go in there and see her? Thanks. Hey, brother.
Listen, I'm going to go call Natalie. She needs to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
I went by Pa's to talk to Nigel, and Paul was having one of his bad days, so we thought that how much longer can she hang on? Is it days? Hours?
We don't really know. It could be less than that.
I'm sorry. I'm here to return your most recent check.
Money is no object
You
here.
paid top dollar for our best investigators, and that's what you got. But we're no closer to finding Todd Manning the day we started. The guy's vanished, ma'am, completely. Which means one of two things. Either he disappeared by choice, or he was taken out.
He's not dead, okay? I would know it. I would feel it right here. And he didn't run off because he wouldn't do that to his children.
I understand your need to hold on to hope.
I understand your need to justify the piss-poor job you're doing on this case.
If you want to apply for a full refund, minus
He is
expenses...
out there. And he needs me, all right?
I'm sorry. But your belief is not enough for us to go on.
Somebody told you to back off this case, didn't they?
That's it, isn't it?
I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Kramer.
Hello? Hello? Todd?
I'll tell you what. If I'm ever in the market for the right woman, you two will be the first to know. I gotta go.
Oh, you can run, but you can't.
What will it take to end this?
You have to admit that Marty is the yin to your yang.
Let's leave my yang out of this, all right? My yang is my business.
You know, Marcy's got a point. His yang really is his business.
Thank you. Look, why is my social life even important to you two?
Well, because we'd like to see you as happy as we are.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were the one who started it anyway when you left that sultry message for Marty. Hey, Marty, it's John. Call
There was nothing sultry about it.
Oh, I don't know. Not says it was sultry. It probably was pretty sultry.
Oh, fine. You win, all right? We're dating, all right? We got reckless. The kid, he walks in us now. He thinks we're getting hitched, all right? You got me. You got the sultry guy, all right? Is this all over now?
That's dirty.
Sure, it's over.
Great. Yeah. Provided you ask Marty Saybrook out.
You have two choices, Marty. You give yourself up, and your freedom, and your son, or you marry me and everybody wins.
What about Spencer?
He's dead. You going to prison isn't going to bring him back. Besides, he'd understand. He wanted me to be happy.
Marrying a woman who hates you isn't going to make you happy.
I don't think you're capable of hating me, and I'm willing to take that chance. I wish you could look inside my heart and know how much I love you.
Miles, please don't do this.
You have 24 hours to consider my proposal.
I'm going to go to John. I'm going to confess, and I'm going to tell him everything that you're doing.
I'd think about that again. You killed Spencer. Do you really want John McBain's blood on your hands, too?
Miles, please.
I know you'll make the right decision. For everyone.
Jesse, sweetheart, we're all here.
You hold on, honey, okay? You stay with us.
Where am I?
You're in the hospital, sweetheart.
No, I'm not. I'm somewhere else. It's bright.
Hello, everyone.
We didn't call for a priest.
Are you here to give last rites?
No! No, you can't. I won't let you.
Vicky.
She's not going to die.
No, she's not. I have to believe that. And I have to believe that Antonio is going to get here in time.
He will. He's going to save her.
But we can't deny our Jessie this comfort if she might need it.
See you soon, Mrs. Lawrence.
All you have to do is ask Marty out on a date, and we'll leave you alone. If you don't, well, then we'll just have to keep pestering you and bothering you. We can leave him emails, phone calls, text messages.
Yeah, we could stick notes to
No, listen, all right, if I was to tell you, I'll think about it. Will you leave me alone?
Sold to the man in the black. I have to get back to the hospital.
You know what? I'll walk out with you, okay?
Yeah, take this with you.
Good. I will. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Love you, brother.
Mm-hmm. We're watching you.
Yeah.
Almighty God, look on this, your humble servant, lying in weakness, and comfort her with the promise of everlasting life.
Dr. Miller. No, that can't be.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Jessica, I'm here.
We need to do the transplant immediately. We can't wait.
A pure white woman is about to be made impure. You will all be punished today.
I don't see a timer, Bo. I think we have to do this now.
Antonio's hemorrhaging.